Now we're getting fancy. All right, let's talk about these little mini plants.
Oh my gosh, I love these.
Philip was telling me these are new to the gardening world, so
Yes.
maybe you haven't heard of them before. It's the first day we're bringing it to you on Easy Pay. 2 easy payments, goes away at the end of the day. They are $18.41. That's a sale price for a 4-piece set here. 4 pieces of these miniature plants. So what is new about these?
I tell you what, if you know vinca, you know the annual vinca,
okay.
It looks a little bit like impatiens, except it grows in the sun.
Yes.
Well, these are actually miniature vinca plants. When Doug Welty and I first saw these at the plant trials, we didn't know what it was. We're looking, and then we saw the leaf, and I recognized the leaf as the vinca leaf. But the bloom on this actually looks like, you know, oxalis. You know what that is?
No.
You know, forget me not. I mean, the
yes.
Well, the like a 4-leaf clover. You know those things. So it's got those kinds of blooms. This is all the real deal. But you can see the leaf. That is a vinca leaf, but it's miniature. The blooms a lot more. A regular vinca will have bigger flowers, but not that many of them. This is absolutely perfect. If you love the sun patience and you think, you know, those get really big, and I've got a small garden, I can't quite deal with it. These bloom like the sun patience in the full hot baking sun, but they've got this diminutive look for small containers, for, by the way, window boxes, which is what I'm putting mine in.
Oh, that'd be great.
And finally, something that's not going to overgrow your window box. These are beautiful. You get, I'm showing you the pink ones right now, and beautiful glossy leaves.
So we're getting 2 pink?
2 of the pinks, and then over here, you're getting 2 of the lavender. And again, they're just fantastic because you see they're not very tall, but they're just perfect for the window boxes, for hanging baskets, or in pots to line a pathway, or to do on the ends of your steps, which is what I do. Sometimes I did the sun patience and they kind of ate up my steps. I couldn't get in the house. But there is the pink one right there, and you can see what I mean, that it does look like, you know, the 4-leaf clover blossoms, but in this bright pink. It never ever stops blooming. It's a high-powered annual. And I tell people, particularly some of us who are older, and I'm in that club, by the way, is try something new. Don't get in a rut. The rut leads nowhere interesting. You got to go off on some of these side roads that you've never been on before, and this one will deliver smiles to your garden. I just love the color. It hugs the ground. If you've got an area in front of your other plants, you know how things can be leggy, or where see how the mulch is right there?
Yes.
It's going to cover that mulch up. I don't care about seeing mulch. It's like, you know, a big display of mulch.
Wood chips.
Well, it's not a big display of wealth. It just looks like you're trying to cover up something.
Yeah, so I just discovered, I didn't know this because, again, I've never had a house or a patio or any land at all ever. And since now I have one, I've been mulching 60 bags so far, and I'm still not done.
And the weeds.
But I discovered that if I just put in some more plants, which again, it's a new house, so I didn't know what was there, so I was just kind of waiting to see what came in. But if I put in some new plants, I could cut back on that mulching, and I was like, oh, wish someone had told me that. So now I know for next year.
But you're learning by doing.
And
that's the
so
thing.
is my back. My back would appreciate that notice.
But this is how they're going to ship out to you. This is one of the pink ones, by the way. So if you want to know when they're going to start blooming, look at this. I mean, it's a beautiful, nice plant. Look, it's well-rooted, easy to plant, and it does its thing quickly. This is the way it comes. You're going to get 2 of the pinks. You're going to get 2 of the lavenders. Look how nice and tidy this is. And by the way, have you ever seen this in a garden center? You don't. That's what we do at Cottage Farms. It's gardening made easy because we make it easy to grow the plants, and also everything's guaranteed, and we're bringing you things that are not going to be where it looks like you bought everything at the box store.
Well, and easy to find too, right? These pieces are not easy to find, but picking it up here at QVC and through Cottage Farms, of course, they bring us these things that are a little bit more rare. In this case, new to the gardening world, new to us here at QVC. We just received it early April, and already over 800 of these have been sold. Now, in this case, we're bringing you this sale price, which is really nice. $18.41 for 4 pieces. 2 of those pinks and 2 of the lavender shade. So remember, that's a great value to get 4. And then, you know, Philip just showed us how it would come shipped to us. Like really, really pretty, right out of the box.
Pretty right out of the box, and I tell you what, everybody's got room for this because it's smallish, but it's a big impact of color. Very easy, no pests get on these, which I appreciate that. Just keep them evenly watered. In fact, you don't have to water these as much as you would the sun patients, which are really, really thirsty. But imagine, okay, I'm going to do a little designing here for you quickly. Imagine that you picked up a pair of this, which is our climbing tropical
We just
trumpet
had
vine,
that on.
the mandavillas. If you got a pair of these, now this is what I do. If I've got these on either side of the door, and then I've got my steps, imagine that these are 2 steps coming up. And so I've got those on the ends of the steps, so that leads you up to these at the top. Your eye goes from down there up to here. That's what I do for my clients. Welcome people to your home. Make it nice because, you know, they're out there waiting and, you know, they're looking up at the cobwebs all around the lights and everything. Give them something else to look at.
Yeah, don't look at the cobwebs. Now, I had mentioned earlier that a lot of the sale pricing goes away at the end of the day. So that's the case here. The sale price that you see, limited time, goes away today. And if you joined us a little bit late, this is Philip's last show, the last Cottage Farm show. So this is your chance really to get, you know, a good explanation of what these plants are, how to use them, and then pick it up while you see that. You know, don't wait, because what happens is, of course, the plants sell out and we can't bring more until next season. This is the end of our season here. So it's definitely the time to pick it up. Plus, it's the first day with the easy pay option, 2 easy payments, and that also goes away a lot at the end of the day. So for something brand new, we're really giving you a lot of reasons to get out of that rut that Philip was talking about and try something new in your gardening. Or, you know, maybe we just want something pretty for the windowsill, something a little different.
It's just beautiful in the window boxes, and these are going to be on the steps that go up. I've got my sun patients planted in the big beds. These are in the same colors as the sun patients that we offer. So don't miss out on this. It's my favorite new annual of the season, and real excited that it's going to be at my house today.
Today, that's exciting. By the way, quick correction, pricing goes away at the end of the month. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day with that sale price there. All right, so let's talk about something that's coming up. Just give you a quick